Hello students, welcome back. So friends, in today's session we going to discuss on marketing channels. So as far agriculture marketing is concerned, the channels of marketing plays an very important role as the profit of farmer and the commission of each and every intermediaries who are directly and indirectly involved in the marketing of agriculture products are depends on the channel of marketing. So there are so many channels, there are so many levels of channels in the marketing. There may be the zero level, there may be the 1 level, 2 level, 3 level, or so on. So in today's session we are going to discuss what is meant by marketing channel and what are the different channels through which farmers can sell his produce to the consumer. So let's start with the introduction of marketing channel. So marketing channels are routes through which agriculture products move from producers to consumer. So marketing channel is nothing but it is a route, it is a way through which agriculture products move from producer to consumer. It's a very simple. It means the route by which agriculture products pass from point of its production to points of its consumption. You can say it is a route through which agriculture products move from producers to the consumers. So it means marketing channel. So the length of channel varies from commodity to commodity. It is a very important that the type of channel is depends on a commodity. So it varies from commodity to commodity. Depending on quantity to be moved, the form of consumer demand and degree of regional specialization in production. So market length of marketing channel depends on, it varies commodity to commodity. It depends on quantity, how much they want to move. For example, suppose farmers have a very less quantity, then he try to sell his produce directly to the consumer who are who are the nearby his area. So it depends on quantity, and if he have a more quantity, he have a more production, then he will sell that produce to the distance market. He will carry to the tehsil place or a district place. So suppose he has a small quantity, then he try to sell in his neighbor, and if it is in a big quantity he will try to sell in a big market. So it depends on commodity, it depends on quantity, how much he want to move. Then form of consumer demand, so what is the demand for that product in the market, and degree of regional specialization, so what is the specialization of that region. So these are the some factors which affect on the length of channel. Then the definition given by Cole and Wool for the marketing channel. So they defined as marketing channel as alternative route of products flows from producer to consumers. So according to Coles and Wool, they defined marketing channel as alternative routes of products flows from producer to consumer. So it's the same as previous one, they just given that it is a alternative route of a product flow. So it is a alternative route of product flows from producer to consumer. And one more definition given by Murray. So according to Murray, the chain of intermediaries through whom the various food product moved from producer to consumer. So according to Murray, it is a chain of intermediaries. So it is a chain of intermediaries through which through whom the various food products moved from producers to consumers. So these are the some definitions of marketing channel. Then factors considered while choosing a channel. So what are the factors which affect on selecting a marketing channel, or what are the factors which influence to select a channel. So there are so many factors. The first one is nature of the product. So I think as you know that agriculture products are perishable in nature. So if the products are some long lasting period, then these producers can think to sell it in a distance market, or there may be the many intermediaries in the product who have the long life. For example, if it is a food grain, there may be the number of intermediaries who can involve in marketing channel because the product have a good shelf life. So and suppose it is a vegetables, it's a leafy vegetable and they only last for 1 day or 2 days. So in that case, the farmers try to sell in nearby market, and whatever the wholesaler retailer, they also from the surrounding area. So it is a one factors which affect on the or for choosing a marketing channel. Then price of the products, so it is another factor. So farmer will prefer those channel in which they will get a good profit. Suppose they are getting a profit through direct channel, they try to sell the produce in a direct channel. So the price, how much price they are receiving, that is the another factor which influence the channel of marketing. Then number of units sale, as I told, suppose farmer has a more quantity with him for sale, then he will choose a market which where he can sell a big quantity. But if he has a small quantity, he has a few units with him, then he will try to sell that product to the surrounding area or to the neighbors of his. Then characteristics of the user, then again one of the factor, that is characteristics of the user. Sometimes in agriculture products, food grains and cereals, government also involved in the buying and selling process. So the who is the customers, either he is a government, he is a processor, he is a contractor, or he is a direct consumer. So these factors also affect on the choosing a channel of marketing. Then buyers and their buying units, so this is also one of the factors which affect on the selection of channel. So that is a buyers and their buying units. So low priced articles with small units of sale are distributed through retailers. So if the price are low and they have a small units, then it will be distributed through the retailers. Then high price special items like radios, sewing machine, etc. are sold by manufacturers and then agents. So high priced items are sold by the manufacturers and then agents. Low price articles sold directly retailer, high price sold by the agents. And public services like gas, electricity, transport are usually sold directly to the consumers. So these are the factors which have to consider while selecting your channel for selling your products. So this is about how you will, what are the factors which influence to select a marketing channel, or which guide through which channel you can sell your product. Then these are the some examples of different marketing channels. So first one, that is marketing channels for food grains. So as I told, marketing channel for various food grains in India are more or less similar. The flowchart given below enables us to know the marketing channel for general food grains in India. So these are the some common channels for wheat have been identified. So this is not a fix, it may vary, it may change, but these are the some examples, these are the some channels through which usually the wheat has been marketed. So the first channel, that is farmer to consumer. So first channel of wheat, that is the farmer to consumer. So in this channel, farmer can sell wheat to his neighbor, or he may sell to his relatives, or so on. He directly give to the consumers. Then second channel, that is farmer, retailer or village trader and consumer. So in second channel of wheat, that is farmer, retailer or village trader and consumer. Then third channel, which is a very common almost for all commodities, that is farmer, wholesaler, retailer and consumer. So normally we observe this channel in almost all the goods, that is farmer, wholesaler, retailer and consumer. Then next one, that is farmer, village trader, wholesaler, retailer and consumer. Sometimes farmer sells his produce through the cooperative societies. If farmer is the member of marketing cooperative societies of his village, then the cooperative societies also plays as a role as a intermediary. So in that case, marketing channel will be farmer, cooperative marketing society, retailer and consumer. Or from cooperative marketing society, it may be directly given to consumer, or it is possible that farmer, cooperative marketing society, then wholesaler, retailer and consumer. So it depends, but normally you have to show that the cooperative marketing society may be the one of the intermediary in the marketing of food grains. The next channel, that is farmer, government agency, fair price shop and consumer. So this is also one of the very famous and common channel in India, that the farmers sell to the government agency or FCI. So it's it's sold to the government agency at a procurement prices, or what now we say it as a MSP. So at a MSP, government agency purchase from the farmer, then they distribute it through the fair price shops. So it's through the public distribution system to the consumer. So here they sell to the issue prices. And another channel of food grains, that may be the farmer, wholesaler, flour miller, retailer and consumer, or you can say farmer, processor, wholesaler, retailer and consumer. Here it is given the flour miller. Again you can give the more channel, that is farmer to flour miller to bakery to retailer. So it depends. There may be the number of channels, but we are given the some common channels for the wheat. So for wheat and almost all the grains, these channels may be the common channels. The next one, that is marketing channels for fruits and vegetables. So these are the channel. First one is producer to consumer, then producer, primary wholesaler, retailer or hawkers and consumer. Hawkers means the you can say the who have the stalls, moving stalls or the small stalls. Then producer, processor in juice and preservative, and then it goes to the consumer. Then producer, primary wholesaler, processor to the consumer. Then producer, primary wholesaler, secondary wholesaler, retailer or hawkers and consumers. Then producers, local assemblers, primary wholesalers, retailer or hawkers and consumers. And the producers, pre-harvest contractors. So nowadays the most of the farmers selling their produce in case of fruits and vegetables through the pre-harvest contractors. Now there are the so many pre-harvest contractors. They contract with the farmers. They visit the farms of the different farmers on regular basis. He observe the what are the crops grown by the different farmers, and then he contact to the farmers and he sell a whole produce at a farmer's farm. So this is one of the channel, farm producers or farmers, pre-harvest contractors, then primary wholesalers, retailers or hawkers, and consumers. So these are the some common channels. There may be the different channels, so you can identify that different channels. Then then marketing channels for eggs. So these are the some common channels for eggs. The first one, producer to consumer. So normally in eggs, this is the very famous channel, that is producer to consumer. Then producer, retailer, and consumer. Then producer, wholesaler, retailer, and consumer. Then producer, cooperatives, marketing societies, wholesalers, retailers, and consumers. Then producer, egg factory producer, egg powder producer to the consumer. Then and there may be the producer, then itinerant traders, then retailer and consumers. So these may be the some channel for the eggs. So students, in today's session we discussed about meaning of marketing channel, then factors influence the selection of marketing channel, and some examples of marketing channel for fruits, vegetables, grains, and eggs. So thank you for watching this video. If you have any questions, then you can contact me on our group. Thank you.